Hi Dana, my name is Daniela and I would like to share with you two practices that will increase the shoulder stability, especially in weight-bearing positions like plank or downward facing dog. We will start first with the protraction and retraction of the shoulder blade. It means the serratus anterior isolation push-ups, and then we will test out some external rotation with the blocks. So if you have two blocks or books that have the same weight or similar weight, that's great because it will provide you with some tactile feedback. But you can of course do the movement also without any books or any blocks. We will start with the protraction and retraction in the shoulder blades. So we will start on all fours and we will get first into the position. So what we want is that we want to hug the shoulders into their sockets. We want to keep the neck soft, head soft, and we also want to cinch around the waistline because we want to keep some protection in the lumbar spine, some support. So through the TVA and also through the rectus abdominis. So we are also zipping up the lower belly, and we are also knitting the lower ribs in. So we get a nice long spine, and we also lengthen through the sacrum and through the crown of the head, and we push the floor away. The thing here is that we want to keep our arms long and very stable and straight the whole time throughout the movement, because we will change it very soon. So if you push the floor away, you will feel how your shoulder blades are moving apart and your rib cage is getting up. Don't forget the support of the belly. It is key here as well. If you drop your rib cage down, you will see that your shoulder blades come closer. Neck is soft. Push the floor away, your rib cage comes up again. Do it a few more times like this. No need to connect it with the breath. But see that only your rib cage, your shoulder blades are moving. And it is all about pressing into the floor. Few more rounds. Everything is active. Protracting and retracting. Perfect. Come to your child pose for a few moments. You can use one of the blocks and put it under your head. And you can also place your arms next to you by your side. And you can also feel here the projection. The shoulders are rounded now. So it's a passive projection phase. You can rest for a while. We will do the second round. So come up. And if you want to do the same thing, you can again come to all your fours and you can protract and retract. Or what you can try is to take the blocks and come to the plank on the blocks. Push the floor away and retract your shoulder blades, protract your shoulder blades. Really, your rib cage is moving only. Here again, focus on that support in the lumbar spine, that your ribs are knitted in and you are zipping up the lower belly and you are cinching around the waistline. So you get really that 3D support. So if you want, you can come back to the position on all fours. You can test out a few more rounds. The key here is that your arms stay straight the whole time. Perfect. Come down with your knees, and again, you can come to your child pose, rock under your head to get some rest, rotating the shoulder blades passively. And if you want to, you are invited to bring your breath into your rib cage, especially to the lower portion this time. Like you would like to blow a balloon there. It will nicely connect you to this area, which is often forgotten. Perfect. Run through your feet and legs and come up. You can sit in Virasana, or if this is not a position that is comfortable for you, you can come to Sukhasana, possibly sitting on your blanket. I don't have a blanket here, so I cannot sit on it, but I will stay in Virasana, sitting on my heels. Notice that you can ground through your feet and legs, but you can lift up through your torso and through your head. So from your hips up, you basically keep the Tadasana element. It means again cinching around the waistline, zipping up the lower belly, knitting the ribs in, and also broadening the collarbones. You will see that the broadening of the collarbones will basically move your shoulder blades a bit down your spine. So let's focus now on that external rotation. You will probably feel something happening, some activity in the back of your shoulder, because there is infraspinatus, which is a muscle together with teres minor that does that external rotation. So you will probably feel some activity there. So prepare in Tadasana alignment in Virasana. Grab your blocks or your books and keep them stable on your arms. We'll move a bit from my back. And what you will do is that you will basically open up your chest. Be careful that you don't make a curve, the back bend in your lumbar spine. Lumbar spine is still very subtly protected muscle-wise, and you will be stable, but you will do the movement just in your chest and in your arms. You will basically bring the palms apart. And what you will also do is that you will connect your elbows as close to your body as possible. A few more rounds like this, really focus on zipping up the lower belly here. And nice active movement in your lower arms. Lift through the crown of your head. Perfect. And now stay in the position where you have your palms spread to the sides. And let's do some movement together. So we will go leaning forward and we will bring the blocks under the armpits and back. What is really important here is that our shoulders are not just hanging, but you are lifting the arms and you are retracting the shoulder blades together. Arms are very active here, and support in your belly is also on the top here. Neck is soft, and let's come back. Keep your blocks and come to the starting position. Again, really zip up your lower belly, shine your chest forward. Lift through the crown of your head. And do it a few more times that you are bringing the blocks back. And don't forget, no rounding in the shoulders, but really lifting them back. And also squeezing the blocks together. That is that retraction we did before in our shoulder blades. And move back. Go slowly or go a bit faster. You can also connect this movement to your breath. So you start with the inhale in the external rotation, and then you go with your exhale to that squeezing that block and lifting the arms up. You will see that nice chest opening in both instances, in both cases. A few more rounds like this. Inhale, opening. Exhale, coming back. Squeezing the blocks together and lifting the arms. I will probably show you how to do it from the side so you really can see that lift in the arms and squeezing the shoulder blades and protection in the lumbar spine. Last piece. Squeezing and lifting. Perfect. Put the blocks aside. You can maybe sit on it if you are comfortable with it. And we will do a form of the eagle pose, which I really like, because we will put our hands on the opposite shoulders. And we will basically lift up again through the midline and open the chest, and then nicely put the hands on the shoulders, and then start rolling from the crown of the head throughout the shoulders. But this part, this lumbar spine is protected, is still active support. Feel how there is a space in between your shoulder blades. So it is again that protraction happening in between your shoulders. Slowly come up and change your arms and hands. And again, the forward fold is happening only in the shoulder area, not in the lumbar spine. Ground through your feet and legs, and lift up through your belly. Forward fold in your chest area. Perfect. Put your arms next to your side and do some movement which you would like to do. First, that comes on your mind. That, for instance, you want to stretch your arms up or back, or whatever is the movement you would like to do now, because I think it's very healthy to listen to the body, especially if we do some strength work. So that's it. We stabilized the shoulder blade, and we stabilized partly the humerus, the arm bones, which I think is very key for increasing the stability in our shoulders. So thank you for doing the practice with me. And